Four most complicated zodiac signs to understand. Human psychology is inherently layered, but certain individuals operate on architectural frameworks so dense and paradoxical that they completely defy standard comprehension. Trying to figure them out is like attempting to read a map where the coordinates constantly shift. Their internal mechanisms are driven by contradictions, heavy subconscious programming, and extreme energetic frequencies that leave the people around them entirely baffled. Let's count down the four signs whose complex operating systems make them the absolute hardest to understand. Number 4, Virgo. Their complication stems from the massive, agonizing gap between their incredibly controlled external presentation and their chaotic, hyper-analytical internal reality. To the outside world, they appear flawlessly organized and deeply pragmatic, executing daily routines with a terrifying mechanical precision. However, inside their mind, they are constantly running an exhaustive diagnostic scan on every single variable in their environment, anticipating catastrophic failures that haven't even happened yet. This relentless drive for absolute optimization creates a deeply neurotic feedback loop. They are incredibly difficult to comprehend because their profound acts of service are often heavily layered with a critical, unspoken anxiety that they refuse to verbally communicate, leaving their loved ones entirely confused by their sudden withdrawals. Number 3, Aquarius. Their psychological architecture is a walking contradiction, built on the deeply confusing friction between rigid structural authority and radical, erratic rebellion. They possess a sweeping, theoretical love for humanity as a collective, yet they frequently experience sheer exhaustion at the messy, emotional demands of individual intimacy. They process the world through a detached, systemic lens, intellectualizing their feelings rather than actually experiencing them. This creates a deeply isolating dynamic where they simultaneously view themselves as the ultimate outcast and the absolute intellectual superior in the room. They are impossible to fully grasp because the moment you think you understand their foundational principles, they will abruptly dismantle their own reality just to prove their absolute, untethered independence. Number 2, Scorpio. Their internal mechanics operate exclusively in the plunging depths of psychological survival and hidden power dynamics. They are complicated because they absolutely refuse to exist on the surface of any interaction, constantly scanning their environment for hidden motives and subconscious threats. They desperately crave profound, soul-merging vulnerability, yet they are simultaneously terrified of the exact loss of control that such intimacy requires. This creates a maddening push and pull dynamic where they continuously test the loyalty of those closest to them, orchestrating intense crises just to see who will survive the fallout. Their true nature is heavily fortified behind walls of impenetrable silence, making it entirely impossible to ever truly know what they are calculating in the dark. Number 1, Pisces. Taking the top spot, their complication arises from the absolute terrifying absence of any fixed psychological boundaries. They do not possess a singular, concrete identity. Instead, their internal framework is a boundless, permeable membrane that constantly absorbs the energetic frequencies and traumas of everyone they encounter. They navigate reality through pure, unfiltered intuition, entirely bypassing logic or linear thought. This makes them profoundly unpredictable, as their entire persona can radically shift depending on the unseen emotional currents of their immediate environment. They are deeply confusing because they frequently deploy extreme psychological escapism, completely dissolving into elaborate internal illusions, making it impossible for anyone to accurately pinpoint where the fantasy ends and their actual grounded reality begins. Conclusion. Navigating human complexity requires patience, as these intricate internal mechanisms rarely reveal themselves on the surface. Let me know your sign and thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.